HSLC 2025. Quick revision notes. Books Chapter 8. How do organisms reproduce? SEBA Class 10 Science. Full important notes for exam preparation. Introduction. Why do organisms reproduce? Reproduction, the biological process by which organisms produce new individuals of their own kind. Importance of reproduction. Ensures the continuity of life. Maintains the population balance in nature. Introduces genetic variations for evolution. Modes of reproduction. 1. Asexual reproduction, single parent, no gametes, identical offspring. Only one parent is involved. Offspring are genetically identical, clones, to the parent. No fertilization or gametes are involved. Mode. Example. Process. Fission. Amoeba, paramecium. Binary fission, one cell splits into two. Multiple fission, one cell divides into many. Budding. Hydra. Yeast. A bud grows on the parent body and detaches when mature. Fragmentation. Spirogyra. Algae. The body breaks into fragments, each growing into a new individual. Regeneration. Planaria. Hydra. The organism regenerates its lost body parts. Vegetative propagation. Potato, rose, money plant. New plants grow from vegetative parts, stems, roots, leaves. Advantages of asexual reproduction. Faster reproduction, no need for a mate. Identical offspring, beneficial in stable environments. Disadvantages of asexual reproduction. No genetic variation, leading to weaker adaptability. Evolution is slow due to lack of new traits. 2. Sexual reproduction, two parents, gametes, genetic variation. Involves male and female gametes, sperm and egg. Fertilization occurs, forming a zygote, which develops into an embryo. Offspring show genetic variation due to DNA recombination. Advantages of sexual reproduction. Genetic variation, better adaptation, faster evolution. Offspring have higher survival chances in changing environments. Disadvantages of sexual reproduction. Slow process, requires time and energy. Fewer offspring compared to asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants. 1. Parts of a flower. A flower is the reproductive organ of a plant. Male part, stamen, anther and filament, produces pollen. Female part, carpal pistil, stigma, style, ovary, contains ovules. 2. Pollination, transfer of pollen from anther to stigma. Self-pollination, pollen from the same flower. Cross-pollination, pollen from another flower. 3. Fertilization, fusion of male and female gametes process. 1. Pollen lands on stigma, pollination. 2. Pollen tube grows down to the ovary. 3. Sperm from pollen fuses with the ovule zygote formation. 4. Ovule seed, ovary fruit. Sexual reproduction in humans. 1. Male reproductive system produces sperm. Testes produce sperms and testosterone. Vas deferens carries sperm. Prostate and seminal vesicle provide nutrients. Penis transfers sperm to the female body. 2. Female reproductive system produces eggs, site of development. Ovaries produce eggs, ova, and hormones, estrogen, progesterone. Fallopian tubes site of fertilization. Uterus supports embryo development. Vagina birth canal. Vitrite pointing backhand index fertilization occurs in the fallopian tube. Vitrite pointing backhand index zygote embryo fetus, 9-month pregnancy period. Menstrual cycle, 28 days. Regular cycle in females for egg production and pregnancy preparation. 1. Day 1 to 5. Uterine lining sheds, menstruation, if no fertilization occurs. 2. Day 6 to 13. Egg matures in the ovary. 3. Day 14. Ovulation egg is released. 4. Day 15 to 28. If fertilization occurs, pregnancy. If not, uterine lining breaks down, next cycle starts. Contraceptive methods, birth control. Used to prevent pregnancy by stopping fertilization. Natural methods, avoiding sex during ovulation. Barrier methods, condoms, diaphragms, prevent sperm entry. Chemical methods, oral pills, prevent ovulation. Surgical methods, vasectomy, males, tubectomy, females. Important questions for exam. 1. What is reproduction? Why is it necessary? UN's definition of reproduction. Reproduction is the biological process by which organisms produce new individuals of their own kind to ensure the continuity of life. Small blue diamond importance of reproduction. Reproduction is necessary because continuation of species prevents extinction by producing new individuals. Genetic variation. In sexual reproduction, variations occur which help in evolution. Population growth and stability maintains a balanced population in nature. Adaptation and evolution. Variations introduced during reproduction help organisms adapt to environmental changes. Repair and growth. Some simple organisms reproduce by regeneration. Example, planaria. Without reproduction, species would not survive for long, and life on Earth would eventually disappear. 2. Difference between asexual and sexual reproduction. Feature: asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction. Number of parents: one parent. Two parents, male and female. Gametes involved: no gametes. Gametes, sperm and egg, involved. Fertilization: no fertilization. Fertilization occurs. Offspring: identical, clones. Genetically different. Examples: amoeba, binary fission. Hydra, budding. Humans, animals, flowering plants. Conclusion: asexual reproduction is fast but lacks variation, while sexual reproduction ensures diversity and evolution. 3. Explain binary fission and budding with diagrams. Answer 1. Binary fission, a type of asexual reproduction where single parent cell splits into two identical daughter cells. Common in amoeba, paramecium, bacteria. The nucleus divides first, mitosis, followed by the division of the cytoplasm. Example: amoeba reproducing by binary fission. Two. Budding. A small outgrowth, bud, develops on the parent's body. The bud grows and eventually detaches to become a new organism. Common in hydra, yeast. Example: hydra reproducing by budding. Four. Describe the process of pollination and fertilization in flowering plants. Answer 1. Pollination. The transfer of pollen grains from the anther, male part, to the stigma, female part, of a flower. Types of pollination. Self-pollination. Pollen transfers within the same flower or another flower of the same plant. Cross-pollination. Pollen transfers from one plant to another of the same species with the help of wind, water, or insects. 2. Fertilization. After pollination, a pollen tube grows from the stigma to the ovary. The male gamete, sperm, fuses with the female gamete, egg, in the ovule inside the ovary. This fusion forms a zygote, which develops into an embryo. The ovule becomes a seed, and the ovary develops into a fruit. Conclusion: pollination enables fertilization, leading to seed and fruit formation in flowering plants. 5. Label the male and female reproductive systems. Diagram: male reproductive systems. Diagram: female reproductive systems. 6. What are the functions of the placenta during pregnancy? Answer: the placenta is a temporary organ that forms in the uterus during pregnancy. It connects the mother and the fetus through the umbilical cord and performs vital functions. Exchange of nutrients and oxygen, transfers oxygen and essential nutrients from the mother's blood to the fetus. Removal of wastes, removes carbon dioxide and waste products from the fetus's blood to the mother's blood for excretion. Hormone secretion, produces hormones like HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, estrogen, and progesterone to maintain pregnancy. Protection, acts as a barrier to harmful substances and infections, although some harmful substances like drugs or alcohol can still pass through. Small blue diamond conclusion. The placenta is essential for nutrition, waste removal, protection, and hormone secretion during pregnancy. 7. Explain the menstrual cycle in females. Answer: the menstrual cycle is a 28-day reproductive cycle in females that prepares the body for pregnancy. It involves hormonal changes that regulate egg release and the formation of the uterine lining. Phases of the menstrual cycle. 1. Menstrual phase, day 1 to 5. Uterine lining sheds if no fertilization occurs, menstruation periods. 2. Follicular phase, day 6 to 13. A new egg develops in the ovary, and the uterine lining thickens. 3. Ovulation phase, day 14. A mature egg is released from the ovary into the fallopian tube. 4. Luteal phase, day 15 to 28. If fertilization does not occur, the uterine lining breaks down and the cycle repeats. Small blue diamond conclusion. The menstrual cycle is essential for egg production and pregnancy preparation in females. 8. What are the different contraceptive methods? Answer: contraceptive methods help prevent unwanted pregnancy. They are classified into the following types. 1. Barrier methods prevent sperm from reaching the egg. Examples: condoms, male and female. Diaphragm. 2. Hormonal methods regulate hormones to prevent ovulation. Examples: birth control pills, injections, patches. 3. Intrauterine devices, IUDs, prevent fertilization or implantation. Examples: copper T, hormonal IUD. 4. Surgical methods, permanent, block reproductive pathways. Examples: vasectomy, males, tubectomy, females. 5. Natural methods, avoid pregnancy without external aids. Examples: withdrawal method, safe period method. Small blue diamond conclusion. Contraception helps in family planning and population control by preventing unwanted pregnancies. 9. Why is genetic variation important in sexual reproduction? Answer: genetic variation refers to differences in DNA among individuals of a species. It occurs due to gene recombination during fertilization in sexual reproduction. Importance of genetic variation. 1. Increases survival chances, helps organisms adapt to environmental changes. 2. Promotes evolution, beneficial traits pass on to future generations, leading to natural selection. 3. Disease resistance, genetic diversity makes species less vulnerable to diseases. 4. Prevents genetic disorders, reduces the risk of harmful genetic mutations being inherited. Small blue diamond conclusion. Genetic variation in sexual reproduction ensures evolution, adaptability, and survival of species. 10. Why do multicellular organisms prefer sexual reproduction? Answer: multicellular organisms prefer sexual reproduction because it ensures genetic diversity and adaptability. Reasons. 1. Genetic variation. Offspring inherit a mix of genes from both parents, leading to diversity. 2. Better adaptation increases chances of survival in changing environments. 3. Evolution and natural selection helps in the gradual improvement of species over generations. 4. elimination of harmful traits reduces the risk of genetic disorders compared to asexual reproduction. Small blue diamond conclusion. Sexual reproduction helps multicellular organisms evolve, survive, and thrive in diverse environments.